lesson 15. It's a self-check. All right, so it's gonna get ready for our test, which will be tomorrow. Happy birthday, Talisa. All right, so we're gonna review 4 parts. We're going to review words that go together. We're going to review study words, Bible verses, and prefixes. So let's review these things, and then you can go ahead and do your test or do your self-check by yourself. All right? So the first thing we will review is words that go together. So these are kind of fun. We've done them a lot, so it should be pretty easy. Now, I'm going to probably keep on going, but I want you to try to figure out the answer before I answer it. So you can just like pause the video and guess or see if you're right at the end, because I'll give you the answer then. Okay? So words that go together, we're going to do 3 of them. So the first one is alligators is to swamp as camel is to blank. So an alligator lives in a swamp. So I'll read it again. Alligator is to swamp as a camel is to a desert, right? Deserts are where camels live, swamps, alligators live, right? Okay, the second one is a bedroom is to a house as a classroom is to a school. So as you have a house with a bedroom, you have a school with a classroom, right? Rough is to smooth as young is to, so rough is the opposite of smooth and young is the opposite of old, right? So rough is to smooth as young is to old, right? Okay, and then the Bible verses, we have 3 of them. You can find the Bible verses on page 38 of lesson 14. All 3 of them are in the bottom section there, and I will read them, and I want you to read them along with me, okay? So find them, you can pause it if you need to, find them on page 38, all right? So the first one is Psalms 33:5. The earth is full of the goodness of the Lord. Psalms 33:5. That is so true. The earth is very full of God's goodness. The next one is Deuteronomy 10:19. Love ye therefore the stranger. Deuteronomy 10:19. The last one is Genesis 1:21. And God created great whales. Genesis 1:21. Okay, so we reviewed those 2 things, and we're going to go ahead and review prefixes. Prefix review. Prefixes come before the root word. A root word is connected. It is the root word of the word. It's the root of the word. So dis means not. The prefix comes before the root word. Okay? So it means not connected. If you add the prefix means not. It is not connected. The root word of impossible is possible. Im means not, as well as dis. Impossible, it's not possible, right? Retrain. Train is the root word. Re is the prefix, just like in this. Re means again, okay? So retrain would be again train. If your dog is not being obedient, you need to retrain your dog. It's not listening to the commands that you've given it before, right? Safe is the root word. Not as well. It's not safe. It is unsafe to walk off a cliff. It is unsafe to drive 100 miles per hour. It's not safe. Not safe. Okay? Incorrect. Correct is the root word. In means not. Incorrect. It is incorrect to add 2 plus 2 equals 5. That is incorrect. So not correct. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, that's a review for prefixes. All right, we're going to review study words now. I have them written up here on the board. I'm going to read a sentence, put in a blank, and then you can look for the word, and then I will answer it, put the word in it for you. Okay, so the first one is, Hans and Gretel lived in a cottage with a blank roof. Hans and Gretel lived in a cottage with a thatched roof. Okay, thatched over there. The second one, Mother said that the storks were not luck, but a blank. Mother said that the storks were not luck, but a blessing. Number 3, the storks began to blank their nest on the wagon wheel. The storks began to construct, to build their house on the wagon wheel. The fire burned the roof and left a blank hole behind. The fire burned the roof and left a charred hole behind. Little Fox needed new blank. His old ones had holes in the toes. Little Fox needed new moccasins. His old ones had holes in its toes. Sister Ruby felt blank when she discovered that Maria Teresa had left. Sister Ruby felt sorrowful when she discovered that Maria Teresa had left. Sister Ruby was sad. She was a teacher. Remember, she was sad when she discovered she left because the children were being mean to Maria Teresa. The children thought that Maria Teresa had blank the quilt. Children thought that she had snitched the quilt. Before Sister Ruby would blank the class, she wanted the children to learn 3 Bible verses. Before Sister Ruby would dismiss the class, let them go, she wanted them to learn 3 Bible verses. Blue whales can stay underwater a long time, but they must blank come up to the surface of the water for air. So blue whales can stay down there a long time, but eventually they're going to have to come up for air, right? Young Blue and his mother joined a blank of blue whales. They joined a pod of blue whales. A pod is like a herd of blue whales traveling together. Blank seals barked noisily in the cold waters near the South Pole. Sleek describes it. Sleek seals barked noisily in the cold waters close to the South Pole. When young Blue's mother struck the killer whale, it rose to the surface of the water, blank and helpless. I almost said the word. When young Blue's mother struck the killer whale, it rose to the surface of the water, stunned and helpless. The nobleman asked his servants when his son had begun to mend. The nobleman asked his servants what time had his son begun to amend. All right, so review of study words. Make sure you know what these mean, and you can go ahead and start your self-check. Find a quiet place, do it well, have your mom check over it, and have a very good lesson.